Hello and welcome. In this video, we will learn about time frames and also we will learn to combine candlesticks. Alright? Now, in the previous video, we learned how candlesticks are formed. Correct? We also learned that the opening price of a green candlestick will be below the closing price and the opening price of a red candlestick will be above the closing price. Correct? Now, there is a problem. Let us see what that problem is. Now, this here is the candlestick that I had taken in the previous video to explain you how a candlestick is formed. Okay? At 9:15 a.m. the price opens here. So this is opening level. The price moves in this way and by the time the market closes at 3:30 p.m. it will be at this price level, which is this. So this is closing level and this is the lowest point and this is the highest point. Okay, using this we have made this, or this is formed using this. If you look at this, the path taken by the price is this. Correct? Now, have a look at this. This candlestick and this candlestick are same, meaning the open, high, low and close of this and this are same. But the path taken by the price is different. Here, if you see, the price starts its journey at 9:15 a.m. here and it moves like this, comes down like this, goes up like this, comes down like this, goes up and ends here. Okay? If you make a candlestick of this path, it would look like this. So this path would also lead to this candlestick and this path also would lead to this candlestick. Okay? Now when we are looking at candlesticks, we will not be presented with this. We will not be presented with this. We will be presented only with the candlestick. Now this is 1 day's candlestick, meaning it represents the price movement of 1 day, that is from morning 9:15 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Now when we look at this candlestick, all we come to know is the closing price is higher than opening price and then it went till here, went till here. Now how do we come to know if the price had taken this path or this path or any other path leading to this particular shape? To know that, we have to go to lower time frames. Okay? Now, let me give the same example with a red candlestick. This here is the candlestick that I had taken in the previous video to explain you how a red candlestick is formed. So here is the opening price, opening level, and here is the closing level of this candlestick. The path taken by the price is this. This is the highest point, this is the lowest point. Okay? Now, if the price takes this path, then we would be getting the same shaped candlestick. Okay? So the price opens here, opening level, it goes up till here, high, comes down till here, lowest point, low, goes up, down, up and closes here. Okay. The opening price, closing price, low and high of this candle and also this candle are same. Okay. But the path taken by the price are different or is different. Okay. This is different, this is different. Now when we look at a candlestick chart of daily time frame, we will be presented only with this. Okay. We will not come to know how the price had moved, whether it was this movement or this movement or any other movement. To know the price movement, we will have to go to lower time frames. Only when we go to lower time frames, we'll come to know the path taken by the price. Okay. So now let me go to my dashboard and show you how to make sense of lower time frames. Alright. Alright. I am in tradingview.com and I have opened the chart of Reliance company, and here you can see D. Okay. Now let me zoom in on the chart and you can see the candlesticks here. Okay. What you are seeing here is a candlestick of 1 day time frame. This is a candlestick of 1 day time frame, meaning this candlestick represents the price movement of the stock of Reliance company over 1 day. And which day is it? You can find it here. Okay. So look at this when I move my mouse over the candlestick. Okay. It will be displayed in black color over here. So you can see that it is of Thursday 21st March 2024. Okay. In the same way, this candlestick represents the price movement of the stock on 20th March 2024. Okay. It represents how the price moved in 1 day. Similarly, if we come here, this represents how the price moved on 22nd February 2024. Okay. Meaning all these candlesticks represents the price movement of 1 day. So this is 1 day, this is 1 day, this is 1 day, this is 1 day, this is 1 day and so on. Okay. Now, if we want to look at this day in detail, then we will have to go to lower time frames. Here, I will select 1 minute. Okay. You have 1 second, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 and 30 seconds. All these are available if you have a premium subscription, meaning you have to pay to TradingView and they will provide you with the chart of these time frames. But now let us look at 1 minute time frame. Okay. So I'll click on this and you can see the 1 minute time frame chart loads up. Let me zoom out and here you can see the way the price has moved over 1 day. Okay, this is of today. The price started moving from here. This was this is the first candle. Okay, so it started from here. It went like this, came up like this, went down like this, came up like this, went down, came up, and then it went sideways and it closed here. Okay. All these candlesticks are of 1 minute time duration. Meaning, let me zoom in. This candlestick here represents the movement of price in 1 minute. This candlestick represents the movement of price in 1 minute. This candlestick represents price movement in 1 minute and so on. Okay. Now, which minute is that? Which time is it? Let me move my mouse over this candlestick and you can see the duration here. Okay. So it is from 3 o'clock and 29 minutes to 3:30. Okay, the last candle of the day. So 1 minute time duration. If I move here, you can see it is of 2 o'clock and 52 minutes. It is 14:52, meaning this candlestick is formed from 14:52 to 14:53 and so on. Okay, so on. I encourage you to explore the candlestick once you once you finish watching this video. Okay, now let me change the time duration. Let me go to 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes, and now you can see that the number of candles are reduced. Correct. So this here is the first candle of the day. The price moved like this and it came down, moved up, and it went sideways and it closed here. Okay, if I move my mouse over this candlestick, you can see that this is formed between 12:45 to 12:50. Okay, 12:45 to 12:50. Let me reload this page to remove this ad. Yeah, and come back here. Okay, so this candlestick is formed from 12:45 to 12:50. Okay, 12:45 to 12:50. Similarly, this candlestick is formed from 11:40 to 11:45 and so on. All right. Similarly, we have 15-minute candlesticks, and you can see number of candlesticks also reduced. And if you move your mouse, you can see the duration from which it is formed. This is formed from 10:30 to 10:45, or I can say each candlestick represents 15 minutes price movement. All right. Yeah. So by going to lower time frames, we'll come to know how the price has moved or how is it moving. Okay. Yes. Now let me go ahead and explain you how we combine the candles. All right. All right. Now let us learn how candlesticks of smaller time frames are combined to form candlesticks of higher time frames. Okay. For this example, I will consider candles of 1 minute time duration. Okay. Let us assume that this is a candlestick of 1 minute time duration. And let us assume that this is formed between 11 a.m. to 11:01 a.m. Okay, or in other words, from 11 a.m. to 11:01 a.m. this is how the price of a stock has moved. Okay, next, from 11:01 a.m. to 11:02 a.m. this is the candlestick formed, or this is how the price has moved. Next, from 11:02 to 11:03 a.m. this is how the price has moved, or this is how the candlestick has formed. Next, from 11:03 a.m. to 11:04 a.m. this is how the price has moved. And from 11:04 to 11:05 a.m. this is how the price has moved. Okay. Now these are 5 candlesticks of 1 minute time duration. Okay. Now if we combine this by taking various levels, the candlestick would look like this. And this would be a 5-minute candlestick. And this 5-minute candlestick represents the movement of price from 11 a.m. to 11:05 a.m. Okay, 11 a.m. to 11:05 a.m. Now, how did I get these levels? Let us understand. Always you have to take the opening price of the first candle. So the opening price of the first candle is this, or opening level is this. So this becomes the opening level. The closing price or the closing level is taken from the last candle. So this is the closing price of the last candle, and this would be the closing price of this 5 minutes candle. The low will always be the lowest point reached by any of these candles. If you take this and this, the lowest reached was this. If you take this and this, the highest point reached was this. So this will become highest point, this will be the highest point, and this will be the lowest point. And when you join the opening price and closing price, you get this candle. And since the opening price is below the closing price, we have a green candle. Okay, the high and low are represented using wicks as usual. Okay, now let me go ahead and give you one more example of a red candlestick. Let us assume that this is a candlestick of 1 minute time duration from 11 am to 11:01 am, and this is from 11:01 to 11:02. This is from 11:02 to 11:03. This is from 11:03 to 11:04, and this is from 11:04 to 11:05. Okay. Now, if we take levels from all the 5 candles and make a candlestick, then it would look like this. This would be the candlestick of 5 minutes, representing the price movement from 11 am to 11:05 am. Okay. Now, how did I get the levels? Opening price is always from the starting candle, this one. Closing price is always of the last candle, this one. Okay. And since the closing price is below opening price, we have red candle. The highest and lowest point reached by the candles, or by the price, I can say, are this and this. So this becomes the high and this becomes the low. Okay. So 5 1 minute candlesticks are combined to get one 5 minute candlestick. Okay. So this is what happens when you change the time duration in the chart. When you go from higher to lower time frame, this is divided into this. When you go from lower to higher time frame, this is clubbed into this. Okay. Or in other words, what I want to say is 12 5 minute candlesticks makes up one 1 hour candlestick. Or in other words, in one 1 hour candlestick, there are 12 5 minutes candlesticks. Same way, 2 5 minute candlesticks are there in one 30-minute candlestick. Okay. One more example, 60 1-minute candlesticks are in one 1 hour candlestick. Okay. So I want you to go to a charting platform and I want you to visualize and experience it. Okay. Try changing the chart duration and see how many number of candlesticks you get. Alright? Yes. So I hope the concept of the time duration is clear. I hope the concept of clubbing the candles is clear. Okay. So this is it for this video. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and thank you for watching.